Hi everyone, today we are going to learn about differentiation with power rule and also some of the exercises. So stay tuned to the end of the video so that you can learn about basic differentiation. So let's start off with what is actually power rule. So let's say we have differentiation of x to the power of n, where n is any number. We will get x to the power of n minus 1. So the power you deduct by 1 and also the power you multiply in front. So let's try one example so that you have a clearer picture of how you can differentiate using power rule. So let's say if we have x to the power of 3. So 3 you bring to the front. So we will have 3x. Then the power, what we need to do is minus 1. So we will get 2. So let's try one more example so that you will get familiar with it. So x to the power of 5. So you bring the 5 to the front. So 5x. So 5 you deduct the power by 1. So you will get 5x to the power of 4. Let's say we have differentiation of x to the power of 7. Similarly, we bring the 7 in front and the power minus 1. We will get x to the power of 6. So this is how you can use power rule to differentiate. So let's try other examples using power rule. So let's say if we have differentiation of x. So what is the answer we get? We know that x is actually, there is a power here which is 1, and if we use the power rule, 1 you bring in front is 1, multiply with x, 1 minus 1, so you will get x to the power of 0, which is 1. So let's say we want to differentiate another example, x to the power, let's say we have this 3x as an example. So the 3 we keep, so we will get answer as 3. Let's say we want to differentiate negative 9x. It's the same idea. The negative 9 can be bring in front and we multiply with differentiation of negative x, which is, and we multiply the differentiation of x, so we will get negative 9 as the answer. So let's try some more examples. Let's say we have differentiation of a constant, so we will always get 0. So remember that when we differentiate any constant number, we will always get 0. So let's try other examples. Let's say we have differentiation of x to the 7 to the x to the power of 3. We will get, so power rule states that we use the power to multiply with the coefficients of the numbers, so which is 7 multiplied with 3x, and 3 minus 1 you will get x squared, so you will get 21x squared as the answer. Let's try some more example. So let's say we want to differentiate 5 multiplied with x to the power of 4. So what we will get is, similarly, we use the power to multiply the coefficient. So 5 multiplied with 4, and the power will reduce by 1, so you will get 4 minus 1, so you will get 20 x multiplied with to a power of 3. So let's say if we have a polynomial, if you want to find the differentiations for the polynomial function, let's say we have 2x cubed plus 6x squared minus 8x plus 3. So what we do is we differentiate terms by terms. So 3 multiplied with 2 is 6x. So 3 minus 1 is 2, plus 6 multiplied with the power, which is 12, and 2 minus 1 is 1. And here, since the power is 1, multiplied with 8 is also 8, and 1 minus 1 is 0, so x to the power of 0 is 1. And differentiation of a constant is always 0, so we have the answer like this. So let's say if we have if we want to differentiate functions like this, square root of x, so what we do is when we have functions like this, square root, cube root, or any form like this, we always change it to the power format. So square root is actually x to the power of 1 over 2. So what we will get, we use the power rule. So we use the power, bring in front. So half multiply with x, half minus 1. So we will get half x to the power of negative 1 over 2. So let's try other examples. So let's say we differentiate cube root of x to the power of 4. So what we will get is, we rewrite this first. So x, we will get 4 over 3 after we rewrite, and do the same thing, power rule, 4 over 3 x, 4 over 3 minus 1. So 4 over 3 multiply with x, 1 over 3. So this is the answer. So let's try some example. Let's say we want to find the differentiation of 1 over x cubed. So similarly, we always rewrite the format so that it is like this. So 3 in the denominator, you bring to the numerator, it will become negative. So x to the power of negative 3. So when it is in this format, then you can use the power rule easily. So negative 3 x negative 3 minus 1. So you will get negative 3 x negative 4. So you want to rewrite back, you bring back to the denominator from the numerator, you will get x to the power of 4. So this comes to the end of my sharing for the differentiations. So if you want to learn more about like integrations or other mathematics topics, you can actually check out my playlist and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.